Works? It works, I guess. Does it work? Yeah, I had to switch the cable. That was the last step that I needed to do for the stream. Was normally I would be sitting on the Wi-Fi, but because we were lagging all the time, I switched to the cable, and I kind of forgot the cable. And I plugged on start stream, but then I was like, oh, the cable. And I want that light. Pink. There we go. Before I break anything else, because I did break something today, I'm gonna take the laptop a little bit closer, otherwise I would not be able to read the chat because of my eyes. Thank you. I think I would be able to look at the... It's a bit hard for me to watch the chat because my eye is... I have flickerings in my eye, so it's a health issue. Tea auntie. Yes, tea auntie. So, and I have such an unfortunate thing happening because I was bending over. And I'm very, very sad. I was bending over to do something and my sleeve accidentally hit my tea-pad. And I broke my tea-pad's tail. So there's glue on the tail. So I cannot use my tea-pad right now. I'm very sad. So, yeah. She's in the corner. There we go. And I am going to boil the water if I finally put in the blood, of course. Nice metaphor of life. Yeah, things break. Is that the metaphor? I mean, I was thinking about a new tea-pad, but more as in an extra tea-pad, not as in replacing puar. But yeah, I'm sad. I'm very sad. There we go. Where did I put the notes? Oh yeah, the notes are in here. There we go. Haha. We're going for 90 degrees. No, 90. 90. No. It's a boil. There you go. Boil. There you go. So, yeah, today, I'm a bit tired and a bit... I feel like everything is moved to the sides a bit, but yeah, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. And today I'm going to burn my hands again because I'm going to work with the glass gawan. But we are going to, with the last one of the Chamut's tasting set, and that is the white tea. It's called Moonlight First Grade. So, a white tea, Moonlight First Grade. Is it? Yeah, it is. Okay, there we go. We all break at some point, but we will fix it with some glue to stay on one piece. Or with gold. Yeah, I'm not sure if gold is gonna, stay well with the boiling water. So I just put some very, very like super glue on it. Do I need something to protect my fingers from this? I'm just gonna try another again. So yeah, we're gonna go for a white tea. And let's see. I guess we're gonna water's still boiling, so I'm just gonna first explain about the tea. Let's see. Let's see. Use my later. So, on the website of Jamoods, it says that each leaf of this Moonlight first grade has a black and a white side. Just like the moon, it's dim or it shines. It's a sweet and delicate flavors and unexpectedly rich textures similar to puer. So I'm really looking forward to that one. Hi! And the legend has it that the tea is picked and dried in the moonlight by beautiful local women, and you might have heard of it by its nickname, Moonlight Beauty. And she also made a post, was a bit while ago, about specific teas have specific benefits, and white tea is known that it's actually can actually act as a medicine. So it has a numerous amount of antioxidants, anti-inflammatory properties, and if you look up the, I hope I pronounced it correctly, Gateshin. This word. That one. If you Google that one, you will find that there's it's a specific. I was reading all the words and they're just like flying over my head because I'm stuck between Dutch and English today, I guess. Polyphenols. So anything that helps with anti-inflammatory properties. So anything if you have something, a white tea would benefit you a lot. Also, when cold winters are cold is starting, keep warm, 90. Thank you. So when people are starting to get sick, a white tea would be very good. So I was like, it's getting colder, it's getting dark outside. Let's start with, and I also wanted to try a white tea. So yeah, let's give it a try. On the website it says you need, and also on the card it says 3 grams, 110 milliliters water on 90 degrees, and you can go for about 7 to 10 times. 20 degrees in your house. Yeah, 22 here as well, but I don't know, you do kind of feel the floor is getting colder somehow. You kind of start to feel it. And it says on the website 30 seconds on the first brew, and then plus 20 seconds per extra time. So, but on the card says 15, 15, 20, and then gradually longer after the first 3. So, most of the time I'd like to go for the website stuff. White tea is a very easy process to make. It's like a 2-step process after the farmers handpicked it. Then they are with it indoors to avoid exposure to direct sunlight. And they are lightly oxidized in the shades. So it's a very easy process. And I am first going to warm up my gear. Here about 22, but definitely feels chill coming in. Yeah, we do feel that stuff. Ghosty. I am so sad that I broke Puer. I'm so sad. Like, she fell a few times from my desk, but not. I was always scared that she would break that way, but she always survived. Yeah, that lid is killing me. It's just warming up anyways. You still warm in there. Was it the 9th time? I know that 9 is always the number for that afterwards new beginnings start. No, I don't think it was the 9th time. That would mean that I would have dropped her like 70% of the time of the streaming parts. I think it happened 3 times in total. So, here we go. No T-pad! Oh my god, I'm so sad. I saw a capybara T-pad online. I'm thinking about buying that one as well, next to Puer. Because I still want to use Puer because she's so cute. It took me so long to find a nice T-pad. Is the music loud or not? There we go. So let's open up, because it's still closed. Oh. Sorry, it was not closed because I did open up a little bit already. I'm gonna place it first on my... So we can look at the leaves first. This package is 4 grams, so because it says need 3 grams, I'm just gonna use everything because my guy one is slightly bit bigger than the 110 milliliters. Let's observe the leaves first. It's quite big. And I see some... Oh, okay. I'm gonna do this with my finger because I want to show you indeed the light side and the dark side. So we got the dark side and the light side all in one leaf. I know this is not the trick of my lighting. It's really with the leaves that are a bit open. They're on one side, they're a little bit lighter. Very interesting. Or a tree as a T-pad. Could. Okay, the smell is very light. The dry leaves do smell very light. Let's see what they say about the aroma. It's a compelling floral fragrance. The taste would be a bright taste and a rich texture near puer, innocent and a sweet aftertaste. And the color should be apricot yellow and clear. Ooh, looking forward to this one. I also feel a bit sad because it's the last one of the Chamut's tasting kit. But they do have another tasting kit that has a premium set. Leaves go in. A small shake to wake them up. I always like to do this because then I can kind of smell what it smells like when it's dry but warmed up. Oh, still a very light smell. I think I just have to brew the tea and see what it does. Yeah, I am going to use my filter because I'm using a glass guy one, and if I would accidentally drop it, then you know, at least I have a filter. But a tree as a tea pad, it does sound interesting. Oh wow, that's a very nice smell. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 16, 17, 18, 20. Let's see. Yep, burning my finger again. It's really just the top part every single time. Oh wow. Such a floral fragrance. But so... Oh, how can I explain this one? I'm not familiar with many flowers or smells or tastes and that kind of stuff, but it smells so... How to explain? I find this one hard to explain, but it kind of reminds me in a way of roses, but the dried ones. And I bet that's not the correct term to really to really tell about it, but it's indeed a very light color. This is about 30 seconds. And we do have company in the living room. Don't know if they want to try the tea. Do you guys want some tea or not? Okay. It's just a small cup. Careful with the cables, thank you very much. So I got a cup for my husband. Je mag daar in het hoekje zitten of... I keep speaking English, so this is white tea. So I have now another guest. So instead of teapot, I have another guest. You can say hi if you want to. I mean, there's another hand. Another mystery hand. Ooh. Like. It's very soft. Mm-hmm. It's not a mouthwash.
I'm trying to drink my tea over here.
Sweet and soft. Sweet, definitely. I think there's but not in the sweet as in honey or dates, like a oolong. The oolongs that I've tasted before are more like a honey kind or dates, that kind of sweetness. But this is more like a wood sweetness.
Een beetje als zoetsop. Hoe noem je dat?
Jij zegt zoethout.
Zoethout.
Dat is no, not
niet die smaak.
Not that one. No, I know what you try to say, but it's not that one.
Yeah, I still have chocolate.
Oh, you have chocolate residue in your... Okay, yeah, that doesn't help.
His opinion doesn't count, it has been rejected.
Exactly. That's why I didn't drink the chocolatino that you wanted to offer me, because then it would... Maybe if you smell the cup, maybe to me it reminds me of dried roses.
I was going to say flowery sweetness.
Flowery sweetness, yeah. Like a flowery sweetness. Do I hear Ryupo?
Yes, it is actually me.
Yes. If you want, you can sit next to me. Als je wil. Alleen als je wilt.
Do I dare?
Do you dare? You can say come hi. Yes, thank you. This is your cup. So we have a guest. Actually, for my husband, because he was helping out with stealing data.
Yes, I have stolen all the data.
Stealing data because my husband is with the with the videos.
Yeah, the muted videos.
Unmuted videos. Then you're gonna what you gonna work on them. Yeah, sorry, my English is like. You do know you many, Jen.
Yes.
Yeah.
I know. I literally know. I exactly know who both of them are.
Yeah.
I very much know who both of them are.
I know it's a very small world on this. Yeah. And
Oh no.
yeah,
Oh no.
Joe is.
Oh no.
Yeah, Joe is almost like he's the hand. He's like thing.
The mystery hand.
Mystery hand.
Oh no.
You know, you're still not visible. You know. Thank you for doing the lights. Thank you. So, how did you enjoy the cup?
I did enjoy it. It was like I said, it wasn't. Of course, I'm more used to Dutch teas, so
Yeah.
which are a lot more bitter.
Yeah.
And so this is very sweet.
Very sweet, right? But but not in a sugar.
No, not honey or like what he said, wood way. It's like that very. It was very soft, like flowery sweet.
Flowery sweet. Do you want to try another cup? Because
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, if you have.
yeah, you know, you're here anyway, so yeah, you're leaving in like 10 minutes or something.
Yeah, 10-15 minutes. Yeah. See, what's the time? Yeah, about 10 minutes.
I always burn my hands on this thing, so you can laugh your ass off if you want to. It says 30 seconds, so but then it said a little bit long, so let's go for 40 seconds. So this is a teapot, and in this teapot you use a lot of tea and just a little bit of water, and most of the time you use about 5 to 15 seconds, and then you pour it out. The moment I pour it out, I don't pour it directly in the cups, because the reason if I do it in the cups, you will notice, because I will burn my finger on this lid, but with my normal teapot, if I would be pouring and I start here, the last cup would get the most flavor. So we always use a Gongda Bei, which is translated in fairness cup. That means that I put all the tea in here, and when I pour it out, everybody gets the would get the same flavor. So I guess it's alright. It's alright. We don't feel the heat. We don't feel the heat. It's not there. And I have a little button over here.
Have you ever considered getting, slightly wearing gloves while doing this? Or at least something insulating?
Actually, this is one of the guy ones that is actually, I don't think it's very properly made. And the reason why is I think that you put your finger in here, it really takes on the heat. And glass heats up very easily.
Yep.
But also, they did not put anything in there, so that
So it's not double barrier.
It's a very thick glass, but the steam does get in there. So I think if they put
If they put like the isolating layer there, it would all be fine.
It would be fine indeed. So, but because I do have another teapot like this, and I can handle that one a lot easier. So let's see. This is the second cup, and I'm gonna taste. Oh, sorry. First yours. I'm not used to having guests yet.
So does the mystery hand never join this room?
Actually, he does all the time.
He just doesn't drink.
Sorry?
He just doesn't drink.
He does drink, yeah, always. But I always fill my cup first. So this is the second cup. Ooh. Before I break any other cups. Cheers! I'm first diving deep into the leaves first, because the smell got different.
So generally, like when you make multiple pots of the same with the same leaves, does the taste get stronger the second one, or?
Some, yes, and I can actually even No, I haven't tried it yet. My husband says it's a bit more bitter, so let's try.
Yeah, definitely.
Definitely, there's a little bit of a bitterness in there. But the question is if it is really a bitter. Because you know that I'm very often sensitive to all the bitters. If I taste a bitter, you don't taste it. But now I don't really experience it at all.
I do also guess it. Yeah. You can definitely taste the difference between this one and the first cup.
And I think that's the fun thing about this kind of type of tea preparing, because I can decide now, like if you guys say like, that was too much, I can do a few different things. If I pour water directly on the leaves, I can increase the flavor. If I steep it longer, or I use a temperature that is higher than the 90 degrees. Those are the three methods to make a tea stronger. If I want to make it lighter, I can pour on the side of the cup. Now we had 40 seconds. I can go back to the 30 seconds and see what happens. But I do keep the water temperature the same for now. Let's see. I am used to really bitter tea. Yeah, I know that you're used to that. You put your tea bag in your teacup, and if you could, you would steep it for 24 hours.
Oh no.
Yeah, yeah, he's that type of guy. So, I don't know, the second one was indeed a little bit more bitter, but I experienced it a little bit more on the side. But to me, it was not as the bitter that I would experience from oolong teas, like a darker tea or a red tea. I thought I saw the cat.
No.
No cat. No
cat interference yet.
Also, while it's cooled off, there is the floral fragrance is back again. On this thing, it smells even different.
Yeah.
It smells so different. And they say that white tea is like a medicine, so I'm really like, oh, good, we can use a cup of medicine. So, how long did it take for all the data to?
So it was about less than 5 minutes.
Less than 5.
Less than 5 minutes to copy everything over. We calculated if I had to pull it from the server. 17 hours and 15 minutes.
You would have to be active all the time.
No, I could have kept it going during the night, but you guys wouldn't be able to use internet for those 17 hours.
Yeah. Then thank you for popping by. At least I could have used it.
You wouldn't have, yes, exactly. You wouldn't have been able to stream today or tomorrow.
Then it's good that you popped by.
Yeah.
Thank you. And the fun thing is that, can we talk about Dutch Pro Wrestling?
Sure.
Yeah, okay, because my throat is a bit sore because yesterday we went to Dutch Pro Wrestling because we always like to go to this kind of show, and he is part of that show. So, what do? You make the stories, right?
I make the stories, and also I'm responsible for running the video, running the full technical side of the show. So if something crashes, it's usually my fault.
It's always fun to see that when the show is starting, he's first like,
yes,
and I'm like, something's going on. Yes.
Yes.
Talk to you later. Okay. I'll just sit down. I'll just relax. I'll enjoy the show.
Don't worry. Everything is gonna be fine. Probably. Maybe.
It was especially a very special moment with the video from the Hall of Fame.
Yes.
You had 2 videos, and it was like, I'm so glad that went right.
Yes. So also for Body for Context, so we announced 2 people for the Hall of Fame who we're gonna put in, but we hadn't told the second person he was gonna go in. And so when he was about to leave after the announcement of the first one, Louis, the ring announcer, was like, no, stay here because I think you forgot someone. And so we ran the video again, and then suddenly his name was there. But I did triple check, like, okay, let's triple check that I have the right person, because if the wrong name pops up, like,
yep,
I am fired. I'm not surviving that.
I must admit it was a very good video
Yeah.
because the moment you see his name pop up, you're like, so that's so I know I got tears in my eyes. It was really like heartwarming, and you really see the guy like, really.
Yes. It's Troublemaker and Jeroen. Those two are going in.
Yeah, looking forward to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, really looking forward. Does Troublemaker knows?
Yeah, because we told him before.
Oh, okay. Oh yes, we have a special guest. Just temporary.
Yes.
Because he was helping my husband with some data, and with my husband he gives his own shows. So we needed him to help out, and because he was here, I said, do you want a cup of tea? And the fun fact is, Yumeni-chan and Bali TV also know him.
Whether they like it or not is the second thing. Whether they want to or not, or regret doing, is a whole different story.
Exactly. So, yeah, we're having a little tea moment at this moment. Do you want another cup, or do you need to leave?
Well, I am already missing my train, so I can do more.
Then we can do another. We are doing. Caillou, we are doing a white tea called Moonlight First Grade. Unfortunately, we're not here yet, but the leaves in the beginning, it was dark on one side and white on the other side. It was so lovely to see, and it has a very floral, sweet taste to it. And we're gonna experiment a little bit because the second cup felt a little bit more bitter. So we're gonna see what happens if I pour on the side of the leaves. And I'm using my glass Garonne, so I'm not as quick as pouring as usual. So yeah, let's go for another. First, let's go for 30 seconds and see if that helps also a bit. I'm just gonna use the lid and see if that helps also a little bit. There we go. Very slow pouring, see if it helps. There we go. Such a shame I broke the little tea pad. Normally your tea pad will be on the side, and then you can give tea to them. And then in tea there are tannins. So that means by time the tea pad, because it's made out of clay, they will get a different color, but they also get very shiny because it's a very oil substance. Yeah, well, apparently I need to buy it quite soon because no, I did not bought it yet. No, I'm not that rich. No, not yet. Because I want to buy a few teas and a new tea pad,
In other words, if you haven't yet, subscribe, so you can buy more teas and buy the capybara.
Well, that when we are talking about that one about subscribing, close. Actually, close. I am. I did turn on the affiliate program thing, so I'm still on the boarding process. The tax thing was all good, so they're now reviewing. I think it was the pay checkout thing, whatever. So yeah, it's in process that I am an affiliate. So no subscribe buttons yet.
Soon.
Soon. But I'm also thinking about different options like Ko-fi, buy me a coffee, or do you want your tea?
I will say I see the irony in going on buy me a coffee for tea.
Exactly. I was also joked like, buy me a coffee, and then instead buy me a coffee, buy me a tea. That's.
I mean, the nice thing is that on the Twitch here, like in the panels below, and of course you can upload your own image. You could just take, you could just cross it through and then say tea under it.
I do have my own panels on them, so I could make that. Yes. I still feel there's some tea bitter in there.
Yes. I don't know if it's more or less than last time.
I think to me it's a bit more. I don't think it's in a bad way.
I was about to say, I absolutely do not. They can't see, but I do not trust the balancing. Or is it already empty? Okay.
I think those cups are actually pretty good, pretty steady.
But if it was full, I did not trust him. While on his phone, could knock it over.
Somehow, I do not. It really reminds me of a rose taste. So if I would say susu rose,
No.
in a very slightest hint, not even the smell. Yeah, from your cup, no. But if I pandan. Oh goodness, we all have different smells going on. Hey there, Klumpy.
You got close to.
I'm not sure this guy's nose is broken or what.
Maybe he still has the hot choco in there.
Okay, I'm just gonna ask you, like, have you ever tried the Indonesian drinks? Have you ever tried like a rose syrupy kind of?
I've had like a rose tea, but that's like quite a while.
Okay.
So I couldn't. The problem is I wouldn't be able to remember how it smells now, because that probably was like pre-COVID, so that's way too long ago.
Long time ago. There, Klompy, you really have a nice suit in the VR chat. Very nice one. Up to see. It's so funny. Dear Klumpy has lots and lots of sharks, and he was in the VR chat from Bascaroon. And he was wearing a shark hoodie, and it was so cool. Did you also have a shark tail? Did I saw that correctly? To me, the smell is really like roses, but in like a candy kind of way. Dried roses.
I do smell a bit of rose in there.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Very interesting.
And yes, he did have a tail.
Yeah. A friend of mine made it to fit my AV yesterday. It was so cool. Especially when Karim was looking in the thalassophobia world. And then you were on the bottom, like laying like a shark over there, like, hi. It was so fun. It's a very small world.
Yeah.
Because you know Bascaroon as well.
Yeah. Possibly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, you know, and he's in VR chat and he's showing around all kind of different worlds and does photography. It's very nice to see. And then suddenly Jack Lumpy was in there. I was like, this world is so small.
We've just been hanging around. Everyone here has been hanging around online too much. Nothing happens.
At least I have people also coming over, so. Let's see. And the fun thing is, because what I have been doing is the last few days, I have been updating my YouTube channel. In this case, Kimbind Extended. The reason I say extended is because these videos are long.
Yep.
So, you can check my YouTube account. You can watch for Kimbind Extended. And then you can actually find all the tea ceremonies I did in the past. I still need to upload 2 more videos from last week and this week, or today. And then all the videos would be online, and you can all watch it on your own whenever you have time, whenever you want to look back at it. And because I also was uploading it, and it takes a long time, by the way.
Yep. Soon it will be fixed, hopefully.
Like,
soon the suffering is over.
Upload.
Soon the suffering will be over.
No, tomorrow we will be having optic fiber, so
Yeah.
finally.
So before the end of the year, you'll be fine. Assuming he doesn't want to keep hunting discounts for the rest of the year.
Exactly. Yeah.
You're gonna
yeah.
you're gonna have to put him on that, because else he's gonna delay, because he's gonna think he's gonna get it. If he waits another 3 weeks, he will have another better deal. While you are there suffering uploading your tea ceremony.
Soon. Yeah, now I already have like quite a lot actually. 15 videos? No, 12. I think 12 videos are online right now.
Three ones.
Apparently. Yes! Like about 12 videos are online. I think so. And then the video from last week and this week I need to upload. So check it out. And because of that, I have also been busy with my tea journal. But as you can see, it's not written in the tea journal yet. It's just written on big notes that I want to put on a very small page. And what I started to learn is how to actually write down what I experienced. So, for example, like in the first brew, I used 5 seconds. What was the smell? What was the taste? And this way, I hopefully can learn a bit more on how to experience tea and write down these kind of informations. And while we are already at the tea camp, let's have tea. Holy shit, you have been streaming for 3 months now.
Yes, this man is literally feeding.
Yep, I am.
I do wonder if at some point, because they've done that for everything, you should see if you could try a VR chat tea ceremony.
I was actually thinking about it because Corinne was also saying you should try a VR. I was like, actually I might, because those worlds look very beautiful.
Yeah, the only problem would be that, of course, since depending if you want to have hand movements, then you need to keep the controller in your hand while pouring and things, and that might be a bit hard to do. It's possible without now? Okay.
There are many possibilities right now. So
Okay, with the new one?
yes, so long already, indeed. Yes, I was also like surprised about it.
I hear a VR chat stretch goal coming. If I get so many subscribers, I'll do a VR chat tea ceremony.
But you just said like that the only down point would be that about the hands, stuff like that. I think the only down part is that they still cannot taste what I'm serving. I think that's the real problem. They can still not smell the beautiful tea. They still cannot taste it. It would be something that you're a little bit closer to me. But then again, would you like it in this way or would you like it in a VR way? Could be both fun actually. So I hear that there's another streaming day popping up. The VR streaming day.
Or like the live tea ceremony. That with just like how the people come here for Joe's DJ stuff, that you're gonna sit in the living room and you have a full couch of people watching you.
Actually, I do hope the one time that I can actually do a tea ceremony for more people, like live. But that is something for more of the future. I need to save up for a gaming PC. I can hog yours for for a while. Also white tea, yes, and it's a very lovely white tea actually. I don't know if you ever heard about the name Moonlight First Grade, but to me it has a very floral, like dried rose smell. Also, when I smelled it from the cup as well. But on the card it says that it has this rich texture like a puer. So that's really, really interesting.
This one is less bitter.
Less bitter, there we go. More sweetness. Same here. I kind of feel like the rosy. Can be, yeah, we are using filtered water. I have no idea what it does when we would use tap water. That was, by the way, a very fun tea tasting last week. I had 2 teapots. 4 cups, and 2 of these fairness cups. On one side I was using regular tap water, and the other side was filtered water, and there was such a huge difference.
Yeah.
Like so big that I'm like, I think I'll just stick with the filtered water for now.
Yeah, a lot more stuff in normal tap water.
Mm-hmm. It's not that tap water is bad for tea, but I noticed that there are some of these teas have so many different layers, and I had one tea that says that there would be some kind of a spiciness or spiciness of cinnamon in there, but I did not experience the whole cinnamon part except for smelling. And now the tea is already gone, but I was like, okay, what would have happened if I would have used filtered water? Would I have experienced the spiciness in a later brew? Let's see. It would be funny to have tasting with Chafontaine or the Duke water.
Oh lord, like literally.
How would the taste affect it? Didn't Jeroen just explain to us that there are probably too many minerals in there? Well, it can matter, but minerals do things to water and tea, so... And you want a whole tea tasting with different type of water? Is that what you... Oh. Let's see,
Taste affected.
How would the taste affect it? I would not know, because I would have to try it out.
That's fun to taste.
Put it on the stretch goal list.
So... We're gonna use it with the...
Chafontaine, Spa, Bar Deluxe.
Yeah, spa.
Yeah, aren't those kind of the same? Like... Yeah, I know that there are different tastes, I know, but more like... I think it would be more different if you really would have tap water, filtered water, and spring water. I believe that's what they use in China, more like spring water. And that could really affect a lot, but... Smell.
He's still gonna say it's gonna smell the same, isn't he?
I think he is.
Smells like socks.
Now you're just being rude. No. Not at all. You wish. My husband just, when he is in company and he's like joking around, he's like, "Oh, it smells like my socks." Do you still want tea? Go sit outside. No way.
Is it? I'm gonna slowly take my leave
Okie
because
dokie.
I still have to walk over to the train station.
Yes, okie dokie. And thank you for joining the cup of tea.
Yes, and thanks for the tea.
Yes, you're welcome.
It was delicious, and
Glad
it smelled good,
Glad
and not like his socks.
There you go. So I'm gonna give you a hug.
Yep.
Thank you. And I'll just continue the stream
Yes.
while the guys are...
Bye bye.
Thank you. To be honest, I don't really enjoy the smell of this tea, but I do like the taste. I can understand. It's a very specific smell to it. To me, I really still experience like dried roses. Do I have them laying around? I have a big perfect thing going on here. Do I have dried roses? I should have. Oh, this is club rose. Oh, no, definitely not like that. Iceland moss. Intention. Gemini. Lotus blad. Lotus blad. Interesting. I'm gonna put this aside because it kind of reminds me of the smell, but not really. Orange blossom, no, and steamy nettle, definitely not. Definitely not cinnamon. Sweetheart. Sweet apple, most definitely yeah. Okay, well, give me 1 sec. I should have a jar with dried roses. I kind of want to compare them. 1 moment. So I do have a jar of dried roses, and because I have something to compare, let's see if my nose was actually. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, to my smell, it has something away from dried roses. Really, like something soft, floral. But it's actually very nice smell. My husband doesn't like it, but I do. Yes, this is my big herb box. Go. But it's not for tea. Talking about tea, I think we are on our fourth cup. I think water is still 90 degrees. I think I'm also gonna stay it on 90 degrees. And let's see. I still keep the steeping time 30 seconds. No, I go for a little bit longer. I go for 40 seconds. Because on the website it says that the first one would be 30 seconds and then add 20 seconds. I'm not sure if that's too long. I'll just start with 40 seconds first. Gonna go on the side of the leaves. A little bit on top. Oh goodness, I keep forgetting my tea cam. Sorry. There we go. Start with 40 seconds. And turn up my tea cam. There we go. It's so lovely. Still looking like if I can do something with this lid to help me to. Can I? Is there a different way that I? Is there a different way that I could hold it without burning my hands? Indeed. There we go. Okay, the rose smell, if it's very hot from the cup, the rose smell isn't there yet, so I'll just wait a few seconds. Color is still a very beautiful, like almost like the color of my wood table. Very, very beautiful. There we go. I'm just gonna stay at the 2 cups right now. I don't have any compare cup right now anymore, but that's okay. At least I had a guest, surprise guest. So that's also very nice. So I'm gonna remove this cup. There we go. So yes, to me it's a bit I'm looking forward to the. Well, looking forward. That was not the correct sentence. Sorry. It's more that because I'm busy with the affiliate program right now. It feels a little bit like, ooh, all kind of papers, and I need to sign things, and feels a little bit like heavy on me. But my husband is also affiliate, and he said, it's just a few papers, and you'll be fine. It's not really that heavy. You'll be fine. But in a way, it kind of felt like, oh my god, it's so much. But I just can turn it on, and if I really don't want to be affiliate anymore, I can probably turn it off somewhere. But he said, well, now you can make your own emotes. I was like, oh, that actually does sound fun, to have your own emotes in the chat and people can use it, and yeah, that kind of sounds fun. So I'm gonna design that as well. Okay, the very rosy kind of smell, I don't experience that much anymore. It goes to a very soft, like if you have your very nice cup of tea that is not too strong, like that kind of smell. There's still a small hint of sweetness in there. Looking forward to it. Yeah. It's a very light taste. I don't experience any of those bitters. Like just a regular tea bitter, but not like if you would have a dark tea or like oolong, if you steep it so long that you really can feel it in the sides. It's not what I experience right now. But I do think that we can steep longer. That's what I genuinely think. So, I am gonna put it on 55 seconds, I guess. I think 55 seconds would be fine. I really hope. Little worse. I'm so sad that I broke her tail. I'm so sad. I really hope that when the glue is dry, that I can still use her as a tea pad and pour the tea on top of her. When the cup is cooled off, I can smell the little hint of the rose again. Very interesting. Wait, we can show you the leaves a little bit. We started out with very beautiful tea leaves that were dark on one side and light on the other side. If we look at the leaves right now, they are on all sides like a brownish kind of color. Very beautiful. You pretty? I think we can brew the next one longer. So I feel that this one is actually very light. I'd say long. They say that we can steep this one 7 to 10 times. Kind of wondering. Yeah, we can. We can really try. So, but yeah, affiliate. Close to it. Just waiting for the go. For the approval, sorry. 55 seconds? I think 55 seconds would be nice. And this one a little closer. There we go. I do have tea jars on here, but I did not store any tea in it yet. So just a little lovely jar. Let's see if I can open it up. I also have like a big jar. I just really love the drawing on top of it. Don't know what tea I want to store in it yet, but probably it's gonna be a tea that I drink a lot. I'm gonna buy a whole package of, which I cannot choose because there were so many good teas. And when I was busy uploading the videos and checking my all the streams, I saw some of the flavors, some of the tea packages coming by. I was like, I want to taste that one again. And especially with filtered water now, that I really want to try it. But yeah, there are many of those that I was like, oh, I want this one, I want this one. And I can kind of, when I look at the video back, I can remember the taste quite clearly. And I'm like, oh, yes, I want to try that one. So, going for another round. Ooh, stuff. I go for 55 seconds. Here we go. I feel if I ever try better water, I can go back. I think you can actually, because it's still good. Like I said, the taste wasn't bad. It's more that when they said some specific things on packages, like, oh, it would get a cinnamon spice kind of flavor. Sorry. That was not something that I experienced, and that is something that I'm like, the tea already was very good with just the tap water, but would I experience the cinnamon taste that they were talking about? So that's more of a question. But the tea was with the tap water still very, very good. And yes, I am using filtered water again right now. But I still think that you could enjoy these teas with tap water just as easy. But I think if you want to experience many of those layers, or perhaps those specific kind of flavors, then the filtered water would help. That's what I think. Not kind of sure of it, but that's what I want to try out with. I still have the Yashishan duck shit oolong, and I think I use most of the time I use tap water, and it's a very good tea. But I don't think I've tried it with the filtered water yet. Just to see if it's really that different, if it really does something. But still, you would enjoy the tea anyway. Praise the shit, yeah. Also, There was one tea from the tea contour. I think that was the one from. I think it was a shampoo from Laos. I did not do that one on stream yet. I wanted to try that one on my own, and I found out with the tap water, I was glad that I did not taste that one on stream because I didn't like it. In a way, I was like, oh, this is such a strange tea. I couldn't really get I couldn't really get what it was going to. But when I used the filtered water, I finally understood the very small layers, and then I could actually enjoy the tea. So if you have a tea that you think that, oh, that's strange, or I'm not sure about, then use the filtered water and see if you still don't like it. Because if you use filtered water, those layers will pop up better. Wait. So, and last time while I was uploading the videos, I had that tea again just to, you know what, I have filter right now, and let's just give it a try if I really don't like this tea. And I was like, actually, I can enjoy the tea right now. So for that specific tea, I would really use filtered water. But if you ask me for the duck shit tea, hey, tap water is fine. I can drink that anywhere. But it also depends on the water of the region. Yes, a lot. Ooh, that's actually a very nice cup right now. Give me one sec. I'll get to you later, one moment. Ooh, it's a bit stronger. And I experienced this soft kind of floral taste with a small bitter. To me, it still feels kind of a bit rosy, kind of. But like a very small little hint of it. I do enjoy this white tea, actually. But yes, the water, it depends on your region. Some places have more Coke. Is that chalk, really? I don't think that's chalk. Some regions have more stuff in their water going on, like harder water and softer water. I think that's the correct term to use in this way. So I think in some cases, if the water is too hard, it would taste a lot different. Lime? Really?
Copper, limestone.
Oh, because limestone. Okay. You still don't like the smell, right? Okay, wait up. Smell from that one, and then smell from the Fairness cup. And see if there's a difference for you, and if you... There's a difference. Okay, what's okay about this one? What do you experience when you smell from this cup? Pizza time. Oh, please, yes. I want pizza too. I'll be having soup, I guess. Oh, I have potatoes. Yes. That's true. It's two very different smells. When I smell from this cup, it almost smells like chocolate. That's not correct. Cannot be. But how do you like the flavor of this one?
It's for flavors.
The flavor is good, but you don't like the smell. Okay. What pizza are you going to get, by the way? Going for a little longer. I'd say 1 minute and 10 seconds. Because they say gradually go up. So I have one that kind of... Does it remind... The smell remind you of this one?
No.
Hi, Johnny! Thee uit de Veluwe. Yes, 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 yes. Oh, I want it. Oh, I love it. I once bought the Heidebloemen tea from there, and oh, I just only have just a little bit left, and it's such a lovely tea. Oh, Veluwe tea. Yes. I want to try. Thank you so much. How are the kids? How are the kitties doing? Your cats were really warming up those few days. We have a first-time chatter. Dragonfly Netherlands 010. Jason, hey! Welcome in the chat. Oh, you're so welcome. The kids were so sweet. Especially Brie. She was such a cutie, so really making those very soft sounds and really sitting up like, oh, can I get candy? Can I get candy? Oh, for the ones who don't know, when we're talking about kids, we're talking about cats, actually. Yeah, they missed you. Yeah, I can understand. I bet they really wanted a lot of cuddles. I tried to play with them a little bit, and they were like a bit like, nah, it's okay, but you're not the mama, and you're not the papa. So yeah. But it gave the meat. So let's see, we're going to the tea cam. I'm gonna on the side of the leaves, just a little bit in the middle again. I'm steeping for longer this time. I'd say 1 minute and 10 seconds. There we go. Let's see. Yeah, they were like Velcro. Yeah, I can understand. I can understand. They missed you so much. Every time when I wanted to leave, then Faye started to use my shoelaces. Like, every time when I just wanted to tie my shoe, it was like, okay, I'll just wait here until you're done with my shoelace, and I'll just let you play with my shoelace. And then you was also over there, like, laying around. And they just all came to the hallway and was like laying on the floor. I said, okay, I'll just wait till Faye is done with my shoelace. Go. Oh. Lady. Come say hi. Come say hi. You don't want to say hi? I have a cat in the room, but she doesn't want to say hi. What are you doing, girl? Oh, now I see why it gets so damn hot in there. The tea is actually getting into the... where I hold my finger. Ah, that explains a lot why I keep burning my finger all the time. Aha. Okay. Right. That's annoying. But I finally understand what's happening. Okay, what was happening? Yeah, I can hold it. What was happening was actually the tea. Let's see if I can hold it from the side. The water was actually getting into that into this part, so that's why it was burning my finger all the time. So yeah, maybe I can seal that in a way. We got a kitty. We got a kitty. Yeah, that's a kitty also with a broken tail, like you. You also have a broken tail. Yeah. Also, just a little stumpy. My poor cat almost looks like you now. Except I could glue her tail back. Yeah. I cannot glue your tail back. We have no idea what happened to Laylee, because we adopted her. So that was a strange word. So we don't know what happened to her tail. I only made the joke that because I broke my T-pad and the tail broke off, I was, oh, now I have a Laylee. What are you doing? I always feel so blessed when they are just roaming on the stream. Yeah, maybe I can seal it indeed. So I have to see what would be able to help me to seal that without affecting the taste. And then at the same time, it wouldn't be clear anymore. So such a shame. How is your cup right now? You had a few times you drank a pu'er with me. Where? Do you notice, like, if this tea kind of has that same strength? Because I'm talking about a white tea. And normally white teas that we drink are very light. And this is a stronger white tea, right? Yes, okay. Because the white teas that we drank before were very soft, and this one is quite a heavy and strong white tea. I lost count on how many times I poured the tea already. So what we gonna do? Just gonna make another cup. Let's see, do we feel? Yeah, that should be enough, I guess. I think it should be enough water. At least I hope it is enough water. No, it's not enough water. Goodness, no. Okay, that's like a single cup. Don't know how that would work, but... Sorry, I have a single cup. I was hoping that I would have more water, but I didn't. Okay, this is an experimental one. Do you want a cup of experimental one? So this is like a half cup because I didn't have enough water. Very strong color though. Sorry, it's a half cup. Is he born? Yeah, 90. I wanted 290 again. Actually, that half cup is pretty good. Actually, it was a nice cup. I just filled it up like half of it. Probably, I think my guy one is 120 milliliters. I think this was probably just a 60, like a single cup. I believe those were like about 20 seconds ish. So that was good because you have a lot of tea and just a little bit of water. How do you like this? How does the smell go for me now? Sorry, my no, still not good. He still doesn't like the smell. What actually do? Mm. Okay, for next week, I couldn't choose the tea for today, and I was really like, I had like 7 packages laying in front of me, not knowing what to use for tea, and I got stuck on the white tea from today, and I was looking at this one for next week, Zia Cha Linsang, and that's a purple bud tea from Linsang. And on the website, it said it could go like, it would feel like you could go eternally on brewings on this one. So that did sound very interesting. Like there are so many brews out of it that it's probably even more than 10. I'm looking forward to the potatoes. Mashed potatoes. We're gonna eat mashed potatoes? I thought just boiled potatoes. Vastkokend. But yeah, boiled potatoes with sperziebonen, so green beans. And meatball. Yeah, so boiled potatoes with green beans and a meatball, and my husband can really make those things very good. My husband is very good at cooking, actually. I like his cooking most of the time. But every time I don't like his cooking, he puts it in the freezer because he always make a big batch, and then he puts it in the freezer. And then, like a week later or a few days later, I suddenly don't like the taste anymore. I cannot. I think it's because the flavors are really getting into it at that moment, and then it becomes too strong, maybe? I don't know. Maybe that's something that happens. But most of the time, he's a good cook. Last time we ordered a Dutch dish just to give it a go because I really was looking forward to something. And I told him, like, your mashed potatoes and your meatball is like 1,000 times better than this. We Dutch people have a very, very simple cuisine kitchen. Often we have potatoes, either boiled or mashed, and then we would add things like kale or onions and carrots. We had endive. Is it endive? Something you would give to your guinea pigs. With little bacon parts, and we often drench it in a big amount of gravy and that kind of stuff. But it's always a very good food for our long cold weather. And back in the time, I didn't like those kind of dishes that much because it always felt like, yeah, it's always the same. But then I started to learn that it's the same because our agriculture our ground and our farmers. It's something that we can easily make on our farms and grow on our farms. So, and I once learned that often people from those kind of from specific countries eat those kind of things because their body needs it. You eat, there you go. Like, because our winters are like our days are darker during winter time. It's there's not much sunlight. It's not as bad as in the northern parts like Norway or Sweden and that kind of stuff, but we do have like on 4 p.m. it would be darker outside or even dark outside, and lots of people get depressed because of that. So that's why those kind of foods really help you get those nutrients and vitamins into your body. So if you're in a country and you get the chance to eat a seasonal item from that country, use it because it's gonna nourish your body in a very good way. Do you guys have a favorite dish? Like, if it's cold outside, I would like to eat this, or if it's warm, I would like to eat that. Do you have something special? Do you have? When it's cold outside, what do you like to eat the most?
Same as you.
To me, it would be stampot. Most of the time. Goulash, all the way. Yeah, you're a goulash fan. Chinese hot pot. Oh yes, Chinese hot pot is also very nice. Have you guys ever tried Chinese hot pot actually? It's a big bowl, and then you have it's starting to become a food stream. In the meantime, I'll just make the tea. The flavor is still strong, but it's it didn't change anything. So we're just gonna savor the tea. But it didn't change anything yet. So red cabbage with haché and mashed potatoes. Ooh. Oh, that's also. Oh, do you also add apples to it? Because that's also very nice. Yeah, Chinese hot pot. It's a banger indeed. Yes. It's so delicious because you have a big boiling, a big pot with boiling soup in front of you, like stock, and you can add a lot of things to it, like beef rolls or tofu, carrots. Name it, and you can name what you can put in a soup, and you can add that to the soup. And then you can just scoop it out, whatever you want to eat at that moment, and it's so nice. No, your family does not. As in, no hot pot or not the apple to it? Because that's indeed very different per family. Some families use apple in those kind of dishes, and some people don't. It's always fun to see what people do with their dishes, even if it's traditional Dutch. Not the apple. I do like the apple to it because it gives this hint of sour and sweetness. My leg was sleeping. Ooh, that red cabbage, yeah, also sounds very good. Chinese hot pot not as well. This is something I learned from you. Yep. Perks of having an Asian husband. It takes you on a whole journey of different flavors, different eating styles. Yeah, and sometimes that contains chicken feet. Yes, I did try it last time again. He was looking at me. I was like, you don't eat chicken legs, right? I said, well, I want to go to Japan next year and I want to visit Hong Kong. I might as well try to train myself to eat those kind of dishes. But chicken feet are actually okay-ish. I like them better than shrimps. I really cannot eat shrimps. The chicken feet, yeah. It's very good for collagen. Indeed, it is. It is. You can add it to your soup base. So, and then scoop them out later, and then you really have the collagen stuff going on. But in this restaurant, you just nibble on those feet, I guess. Nibble on the chicken toes. Wil je wat doen? Wil je wat doen? Surfen. Surfing USA. How's the tea? Still good? Looking into organ meat as well for nutritional value and head to toe eating. Yes. For me, it's always a bit difficult. I have a love and hate relationship with meat, actually. At one point, I do eat meat, but there are also days that I'm like, please, I don't want to eat meat at all. Like, please don't put it in there. I'm not vegetarian, but on some of those days, I just don't want to eat meat. And also when I made chicken hearts for my cat, just the smell of it just takes really it takes me off a bit. Also giving the fresh meat to your cats was also like, whoa, this is a whole different smell experience. And I think to me, I feel a little bit hypocrite about that because I do eat cooked meat and meat that is, well made and seasoned. But if you would give it to me without all those kind of things, I probably wouldn't eat it. So, but I do eat the meat because of some of the nutritional value. But organ meat, I haven't really got myself being able to really eat it. I had cow stomach before, but again, it was really, really well made into a very, I'd say a hearty flavor, like more of a soup kind of flavor. But the texture kind of, I think with organ meat, to me, it's the texture that really gets me off, I guess. I think if I would have to eat organ meat, it probably would have to be in capsules, because otherwise I would not eat it. Or you would really have to make it in a way that I would not be able to get with the texture. I think I really go off with bad smell and texture because, for example, I don't like to eat pig meat. Because of the smell. I can, if we have the meatballs and he uses a mixture of pork and cow, I can smell the pig meat in there, and that smell gets me off. So we have a first time chatter, and it's 9922. Hi. Welcome. We were talking about having a favorite dish when it's getting colder while we were drinking tea. And I lost count on how many steepings I already had. How old am I? Take a wild guess. I always like it when people do a wild guess. 36. Oh, you're close. You're close. 38. I have a friend incorporate a bit into gehakt. Forget the English. Ah, yeah, okay. Oh, that's a good one. That's a way to have it hidden. But yeah, 38. I'm 38 years old. And you? 22? I don't like the smell. Let's see what it smells. It's a very light smell. I still think there's this bit of a rose kind of smell. No, 81. As in born in 81 or you are 81 years old. Oh, it really has this rose kind of smell to me. Really, I've got dried roses just to... I have something to compare right now. Normally, I don't have something to compare. I still think it kind of reminds me of this smell, perhaps. This is what I meant with the... No, not for you. Okay. My husband and I really have different smell and flavor palettes. That's why it's fun to have tea tastings with him, because he experiences tea a lot different than I do. No, I am 81. I come here to look at young girls. Okay. So let's see. We have another one. Let's say still 1 minute and 10 seconds. That will be perfect. It's always fun to see this cup really steaming up. It's very nice. I don't think I really can. Ooh. Yeah, this is what I mean. Like it really gets very hot in this area to hold. A few more seconds. Time that I'm done pouring, then we are already like 5 seconds later, so there we go. Oh, that's there we go. Yeah, okay, I see what's happening. Really gets into that lid. It's so annoying. Hier Joe, nou zie je het. Zie je?
Oh.
Daarom wordt hij zo heet. That's why it gets so extremely hot. So let's see if we can do it like this. Oh, not too bad. Such a shame. Okay, so apparently if you want a better Gaiwan, I guess the water should not be getting into that top part. That's such a shame, because I really like this Gaiwan a lot. I think all of it is out of there. All the water's out. There we go. So tea is still going very nicely with the same color. Too bad I don't have the first cup anymore. I still think that the color is still like the same as before. Or a little bit lighter, I'd say. Yeah. There we go. And we got another first time cheddar. The Frolly. Is the tea like that expensive? Depends a little bit. There are different types of tea, different types of well, not all of them are expensive, but there are teas that can be expensive. I don't think that this one is very expensive actually. So yeah, this is a sample pack. Let's see. Oh. Because it's a sample pack, it's not that expensive. Because you only get like a sample for one setting, I guess. And this is a wow. Die zo op. I have, for example, I can show you. I do have a very big sample box over here, and in this sample box, we've got these little like different flavors going on. So this is a flavor called Da Hong Pao. Then we got a Mao Xiang Hong Cha. But we also got green teas, for example. Let's see if I can read it. Mei Zhou Ye Shen Dan Song Liu Cha. So, and this is a whole sample package with different kind of teas, but all are like a one-time experience. I think a tasting set might cost around 35 euros each. But in this case, I got like 25 samples, so that means 25 times a tasting experience. And with the Gong Fu Cha method, each tea can be brewed a couple of times. So, for example, this white tea can be brewed 7 to 10 times. So you would have a longer period of enjoying the tea. While in some cases, tea can have 5 brews until they kind of lose their magic in that case, but you can still brew a few more. So I'd say you can get quite some of the tea out of it. Ten. I like. Yeah, it's. I'm really looking forward to this one next week. The Xia Cha from Linsang. Purple Bud Tea. How's the flavor for you? It's getting very light, or
That's fine.
it's fine? Do you want one more cup, or okay? I guess we're gonna do one more cup. To me, the taste is becoming very light. I was talking about the flavor about the tea. That in the beginning it had this more of a floral kind of sweetness, and like floral as in like kind of, to me, kind of like roses. But the fun thing about Gong Fu Cha settings is that everybody can experience a smell and a flavor differently. So that means where I smell things like roses, my husband doesn't. If I taste a bitter, my husband doesn't. So it's a very fun concept to really try these kind of things out. Yes, thank you. I still have one more sip. There we go. So, going for the last cup. And then we're going to prepare some of the food because, like always, from tea ceremonies, I always get hungry. So I'm gonna put on the tea can. So if you get a little bit more of a close up on what's going on my tea table. There we go. Kitty cat going on in the room again. Hey, kitty, come say hi. Nope, don't want to say hi. My cat is walking around in the room. Hey, come say hi. You're on this side of the camera. No, no, the back side. Come. Oh. Come say hi. Come say hi. You want to say hi? You want to smell the tea? You smell it? Come. What's that? No, that's not a snack. It's tea. It's always lovely to see the cat sitting over here as well. Hi, kitty cat. Oh, you see a part of my setup. Hey, Yumi. You on camera? Oh, sorry. Yes, there we go. Last pour. And then we'll head off. For the new chatters in here, I also have a YouTube channel. It's called Kimbind Extended. Or you can just find me on the Kimbind, and I have also a link to my extended page on that one. And then you can find back the older videos of almost all the videos. I'm still uploading a few more of all of my tea settings or tea ceremonies that I did in the past. Normally, oh yeah, is this a new trick? It's not the best trick. Okay, I'm going to explain to you guys. What I'm holding right now in my hand is a gaiwan, which means teacup. Sorry, teapot. It's a teapot. And what I'm doing is, let's see if I can have a little bit of a close-up. What I do is I pull the lid a little bit to the back, so there's a little bit of an opening that opens up. I'm holding on the side of the edges and my finger top on top of the lid so it doesn't pop off. And then I pour it in a gongdao bei, which is a fairness cup. Fairness cup is something that you use if you have, like, for example, I'm not holding this one properly because it's too hot. Therefore, if I would have multiple cups, the last one would get a very bitter taste. So that's why we use a gongdao bei fairness cup, so that all the flavors combines in one cup, and then I pour it out to my guests and to myself, so that everybody has the exact flavor of the tea, without one getting a very light one and one getting a very bitter one. And the little thing that I use on top is a filter. So as you can see, there is some debris coming out of your teapot. So that way it doesn't get into your cups. But because my teapot, my gaiwan, is made out of glass, it's extremely hot to hold. And the water gets into this part, and I have to keep my finger in here, so it really burns. So I am either putting too much water in there, or I'm just not very good at handling this one. And we have reset to gaiwan. old Chinese word for burning fingers. I don't think that's correct, but yeah, burning fingers is something that happens. Tell that guy one, I don't want to burn my fingers. Guy one. See, not a guy as in a person, but guy. Mic check. Guy 1, 2, 3. It works. I think it's a very light one. This is the max, you say? Do you experience any sweetness, softness, or sweetness?
The same as the first.
Same as the first. I find the first one very floral, but now it's not floral.
Sweet.
Leaf juice with combined leaf juice. Dude, leaf juice. Oh goodness, this guy. So we got a husband over there that makes the dad jokes, and now we have to reset it with the bad jokes. Guys, you are a show. My gosh, leaf juice. How do you like the smell? Or no, how do you? What do you think of the smell? Because I know you don't like the smell, but did it? You make a fine team. Yeah, you do. You two do. Oh, you like the smell a bit better. Like so many steeping times, every time when I say it smells like beautiful dried roses, soft and floral kind of smell to it with some of the, like a tea smell to it. And Joe says, or my husband says, I don't like this smell, it smells like my socks. Seriously, this guy. But I, like, you say you like to smell better right now, but is there anything that you experience differently? I do notice that come on. As it says, less of the there's none of the rose kind of smell to it anymore. And still, I do like the smell of these kind of teas. It's very light. Yes. So, I'm not sure if I can do this trick with this guy one. Yeah, I did. So because that was my last cup, what I'm gonna try to do, because I haven't done it for a long time, is see if I can do the trick where I put all of the leaves on the lid of the guy one. I'm not sure if I can do that, so you guys can laugh if you want. Yep. Wait, oh wait, no, this is not the way I can put it on, I think. This is kind of slippery. Not sure if it's gonna hold. Okay, we're gonna try. With this one. Wait up. Try again. Normally you would place your lid, like, turn it around. This one. But the thing is, it's very flat on the bottom, and this one slips away. Like this. Okay, because the bottom is slipping away, I'm just gonna leave it like this. So let's see if I can do it that way. It's not as beautiful as they do it on the internet. But at least it's a try. This way you can have a better look of how the leaves are looking. It's like a darker color. We started out with a beautiful white on white, like a light color on one side and a dark on the other side, like the moon. But now it really turns into a very beautiful, like a brownish kind of color. So I'm gonna clean up my things and do the dishes, and still waiting for the affiliate program, that everything is like, what's it called? It's still ongoing, so probably next week I'm fully affiliate. So yay. Thank you for following me in that case. And so yeah, if you want to see some of the tea ceremonies that I did in the past, go to my YouTube channel, Kim Bind Extended, and have a look at the videos that I did in the past. I will also try eventually to put some of the videos on my Kim Bind YouTube channel, but that would be more compact. Probably like shorts or clips, I don't know. But most of the time I will probably work on Kim Bind Extended, because that way I can really show the whole tea ceremony that I did in the past. And if you want to see more of those ceremonies, you can follow me every Sunday. I'm here on 4 p.m. UTC +2. I'll be having tea ceremonies, different teas, because I still have a lot of going on here. Let's see, just a tip, play around with lighting more. The camera goes into a higher ISO and drops the frame rate. I asked Joe about that one. It's more than just a camera. Yeah, we also probably with our internet, right? Yeah, we're going to receive optic fiber tomorrow, and then we still have to change a lot of things, but still working on it. We are aware, but because I'm doing recordings, you won't see the drops on the recordings on YouTube, Kim Bind Extended. So then you would have the full video without interference of anything. Finally, after years. Yeah, I know, right? I know. So in the meantime, I'm gonna put on the ending stream. So follow me if you like the tea ceremonies. Follow me if you want to know more about it or just enjoy just what I'm doing. I am not a professional, like always that I say. I'm not a professional at tea tasting yet. But I just really enjoy the teas and the ceremonies itself. And just come say hi on Sundays, and come say hi on YouTube channel, Kim Bind Extended. Thank you so much for following me, and have a lovely time. Thank you. Bye, babe. Say hi, don't be shy. Bye-bye, everybody.